Hey everybody, this is Rebecca with Red True Crime with a special case update. I apologize if the sound is off. I cannot seem to find my noise canceling earbuds that I use for these sessions, so if you can't hear me, let me know, but I do apologize. Let's see, does my microphone not work? Okay, so back to what I was saying. So we have a case update for Asha Degree. It looks like the FBI has issued more warrants, search warrants, and they have now claimed to get all the phone records and text messages between the Dedman family. So I'm going to give you a brief update of where we are with the case. So February 14th, 2000, Asha left her house in the middle of the night in a storm and was never seen again. They found her backpack that she took with her and some things wrapped up in 2 black garbage bags months later, 30 miles away from where she was last seen. Now, there were 2 cars that saw her on the road that night when she was walking. And when one car turned around to go check on her, she saw the car, got scared, and ran into the woods. That's all we know on that. We still to this day do not know why she left the house. We still don't know to this day whether she's dead or alive. But the FBI is running under the assumption that she is deceased. When they found the backpack, inside they found a library book, they found the backpack, they also found a t-shirt, a New Kids on the Block t-shirt. And they had some DNA on that t-shirt. Now that DNA later on, as it got revealed back in September, revealed that the DNA belonged to a Roy Underhill, who's been deceased since 2004, and one of the Dedman daughters. I forget which one it is. It's the youngest one. She was 13 at the time. Now, the other 2 daughters, they were 15 and 16 years old at the time when Asha went missing. Now, around 2015, somebody spoke up and said, hey, I saw Asha get into this 1960-ish green car. And they were under the impression it was an old Cadillac or something like that, or Thunderbird. But when they acted out on the search warrants for the Dedman property there in Shelby, they hauled away a 1963 AMC Rambler, green. So that looks like that's the car that she may have gotten into. But the question is, why? What's the motive? What happened? Could this have been she got hit and they're trying to cover up a hit and run situation? Was she taken because she was black and the family was well known? The parents actually had a school that was segregated for white students only at that time. Could this have been a race issue? No one knows. Could this have been a grooming issue? We don't know. Because Asha's family was very, very strict. They didn't allow the kids on a computer. They didn't let them on the internet. I mean, she was 9 years old, so how much could she have been out there? But at that time, her life evolved around family, school, and church. So anyone who was able to lure her out had to be in one of those 3 categories. So let's now get down to the brass tacks of why I'm on here today. So yesterday, search warrants were enacted. They pulled the phone records of the Dedman family. And they have published some of the text messages that were between them. So let me read those off for you. So the sisters, I forgot their names. So we've got Roy and Connie Dedman. Those are the parents. And then we have Anna Lee Dedman Ramirez, who was 13 at the time and that was her DNA they found on the shirt. Lizzie Dedman Foster and Sarah Dedman Capel. And those girls are the older ones. So let's see. Let's get down to it. First, one story that came about was that a man heard one of the girls admit fault in the case. So they're saying that when Lizzie Foster, at that time Lizzie Dedman was 16 years old when Degree went missing in 2000, Sarah Dedman Capel, also known as Sarah Dedman, was 15 years old. The week after law enforcement searched the Dedman properties in 2024, a man went down to the sheriff's office to interview with the investigators. He said that he occasionally went to bars and house parties with the 3 Dedman girls in the mid-2000s. So this is years after Asha went missing. The man told the officers that one time he was at a house party with Foster and Dedman Capel, and the man said he saw Foster visibly upset and intoxicated. And he said at one point, Foster said, I killed Asha Degree. Man reported that Dedmon Capel then became stern and told her sister to shut the F up. Man told investigators that Dedmon Capel behavior caught him off guard that night because she's normally seen as calm and nice. And when he told the investigators, he's like, look, I'm not making this up. This is not a false memory from like a long time ago. I am 100% accurate in what I'm telling you. So there's that aspect. Then we get into, and also they polygraphed him too, and he passed, which is not admissible in court, but he passed. So it does give some validity to what he's saying. Let's see. So right now, investigators in Cleveland County are kind of looking at the Dedmons right now for felony obstruction of justice. They're not accusing them of doing anything with Asha, but they're definitely accusing them of helping cover up whatever did happen to Asha. So let's see. And let's go down to the text messages. Here we go. Daughter text, the theory is I did it. So the search warrants were executed by the Sheriff's Department, and they seized the cell phones of Lizzie Foster, Sarah Dedmon Capel, and Roy Dedmon being their father. And the details in the search warrants focus particularly on Foster's conversation with Dedmon Capel, her sister, Dedmon Ramirez, and Foster's ex-husband. So on September 12, 2024, Foster said that she spoke to the family lawyer and said, the theory is I did it, accident, covered it up. So that's basically what investigators are assuming, like maybe one of the kids had the car out in the middle of the night, probably shouldn't have had the car out in the middle of the night, hit the little girl, and then covered up, and that was it. That could be one theory that they're working on. So here we go. So on September 10th, Dedmon Capel to Foster, these are the sisters. They think it's our shirt, it's not her shirt. And then Dedmon Capel to Foster. Her mom said it wasn't hers. So I guess they're talking about the New Kids on the Block t-shirt. Dedmon Capel to Foster. I don't remember that shirt. I'm scared, though. Dad is probably going to be a huge suspect. So they're talking about the shirt, and they're talking about whether or not their father is going to be a huge suspect in this case. On September 11th, 2024, Anna Lee Dedmon Ramirez to the sister with the last name of Foster. Lizzie, you don't need to be talking to anyone. I'm at the lawyer's office now. And then Anna Lee Ramirez said, they advise we should not talk at all. And then Dedmon Ramirez of Foster without representation. And then on September 11th, Foster to her ex-husband, this is going to get nothing but worse. I'm talking to my doctor at 5 to get something for my nerves. I'm just so worried, so worried. I mean, it's a nightmare that's going to keep getting worse. I can see nothing good happening anytime soon, and I'm an optimist. And the ex-husband replied, oh no, I hate it for you all. And then she says, there is no way this is going to be okay. September 12th, 2024. This is Foster to Dedmon Capel, the older two sisters. I just talked to David, Teddy, that's the family lawyer. Theory is I did it. Accident, covered it up. And then sister said no. And she kept saying, why would it be you? That's what he said. That's what the lawyer is saying. And then back, she's talking to the ex-husband again. I feel so horrible, so horrible. I don't know what to do. I caused this. And the ex-husband says, no, you didn't. And then later on, but the sisters are talking again. Foster to Dedmon Capel. Hey, is everybody mad at me? Dedmon Capel to Foster. No, nobody is, Lizzie. Dedmon Capel to Foster. This is not your fault. Now we get down to the end of September 2024. Foster and Dedmon Capel. I'm just so anxious about, what's going on behind the scenes. What are they doing now? What's going to happen to me since I went and talked to them? Foster was referencing when she was approached by law enforcement on September 28th, 2024. And then she keeps saying, I'm afraid it's going to get worse. Well, he told me it's going to. And then her sister replies, I know, girl, I'm a disaster. I think if they come at you again, you just go and be compliant. That's what I'm planning on doing. And then Foster, back to her sister, I think so too. Honestly, I want to do what Dad says. But damn. And then the sister replies, and maybe we should have let you do what you originally wanted to do. I don't know. I really don't know. And then the sister says, right, you don't want something we do or say to impact him, but we also can't be living like this either. And then Dedmon Capel to Foster. I told him I'm not going to do that. And then the sister replied, right. Oh, you did? What did he say? And then she said, it's not like worth our mental health. And her sister replied, right. And then she said, he was just like, I will call Teddy. We can go get a polygraph with the honest people. And then sister replies, oh, okay. And then she says, I really just don't have it in me to go through what you have been through. And then sister replies, it's been hell. And then another reply, just hearing about your situation has made me a disaster. Hearing about it. And then sister says, oh, I'm sorry. Reply, I just can't even imagine going through that. And then another reply, but y'all have dealt with other stuff that I haven't. So that is the back and forth. So it sounds like there's definitely something going on there, that they know something. Now, whether it's nefarious, like a racism thing, that I don't know. But it's definitely something where they're involved. And then, the authorities believe Degree was pulled into a 1970s era green vehicle on the night she went missing. And they were looking for a green Ford Thunderbird or a Lincoln Mark IV. At least one older green vehicle, an AMC Rambler, was seized from the property belonging to Roy Dedman. Now, Roy Dedman and his wife, they are big into nursing homes. They own a few. Now, Roy Underhill, whose DNA was found on that shirt, was one of their patients, clients, I'm not sure, but they were his guardians. So there's the connection there. But the ultimate question is, why did she leave that house that night? Why did Asha pack up a bag and walk out of the house? She wasn't running away. She had no reason to. So no one ever really knows what's going on here. But I dare say if they're getting into the text messages and they're hardcore looking into this, I think the feds are going to have an arrest soon, very soon. And the sooner they do that, the sooner the family can get complete closure. Hopefully they can let them know where her body is. So, but that is the update on Asha Degree. So if you have any questions or concerns or thoughts or anything, let me know. Otherwise, have a great day and stay warm because it is snowing crazy out there, which is why I got out of work early. So, all right. Anyway, have a great day, y'all. Bye. This is Rebecca with Red True Crime. See ya.